Starting as a new YouTuber can feel like standing at the bottom of a towering mountain looking up at the peak where all the incredible creators are. They've spent years climbing, building, and setting a standard so high it feels almost scary or impossible to climb. Sometimes that fear can make new creators hesitate or even stop before they really begin. I know this because it took me almost 2 months to build up the courage to post my first video and 6 months to post my second. I was so worried about whether or not my content would measure up that it slowed me down a lot. I don't want to post something that's not perfect, but at the same time, I don't quite yet have the skills to make it perfect, or at least to the standard I envisioned. So after uploading my second video, I had this light bulb moment, and that moment really just helped me let go of a lot of this perfectionism mindset, and I don't even know where it comes from. This perfectionism, overthinking mindset that just does not let me get anything done. With that light bulb moment, I've also created a new challenge for myself as a new creative to just forget about creating this perfect video and just focus on learning and growing. So this light bulb moment was that it's okay to suck for now. One of the joys of being a new creator and a small creator is that, or actually even the joys of starting something new, is that nobody is paying attention and nobody cares. And it's the most freeing thing. It's a good thing that nobody cares. It's a good thing that you're starting something new or doing something that you've never done before and that you have this aspiration to be good at it, because this stage of being a new creator is a stage where you can freely experiment and freely learn without really having to think about pleasing anybody. So the thing that's helping me get through it is shifting my mindset from I need to create a beautiful video that everybody's gonna watch to I'm literally just making videos for myself, and all I need to do is just get a little bit better at making those videos. So I've set up a challenge for myself. I didn't just come up with this challenge by myself. This is actually inspired by one of my favorite YouTube creators, Struthless. And about a year ago, he created this creative challenge called the Alphabet Superset. The challenge was simple. It was to create 26 pieces of creative work, creative art, and you use the alphabet as a guide. For example, A could be appreciation, B could be basketball. So he created this challenge with the mindset of posting 100% of your work, which is still a very, very important part of the challenge that I'm going to do. But mine also has a bit of an addition because I'm doing it not only to just post my work, but also to just get better at filming, better at creating, learning new things. And that's what I really care about at this phase of creating. So there are 3 rules to this. Rule number 1 is that it's all about learning. The focus is entirely learning. For me, that will mean every single video, I have to learn something new, whether that is a new way to set up something, a new way to light something, a new way to edit something. Rule number 2 is that restrictions are useful, so set them. By this, I mean restrictions with style, with format, with anything that you need in order to have a specific idea of what you're creating. And rule number 3 is you are allowed to suck. You're allowed to not be good at things. So post everything anyways. If you are just learning something new, I encourage you to do this challenge with me. It should be super fun. I'm going to start a separate playlist for this only, called the Alphabet Superset. So one of the things to consider is the time frame for Struthless and his challenge. The time frame was 6 months, but it's very unrealistic for me to do this over 6 months because creating videos takes time. So although I won't have a specific time frame, I can imagine it taking a year or a year and a half. It is a big time frame, but as the focus is just to learn, there's no pressure around it. It's just do your best, get it out there, and keep it pushing, keep it moving. If you're joining, let me know, and I'll see you in the first video of this challenge with the letter A.